Randy, did you think the goal late in the first helped turn things around and get the momentum going the other way?
Yeah, I think, again, we were kind of stunned by the first shot on goal was in our net, and it kind of set us back a little bit. We weren't really moving our feet, and we seemed to find a way to get it going. And, we had some performances from some individuals that, offensively, Nazi was a difference maker tonight. It's probably the best game he's played in a long time, and he was at both ends of the rink, and obviously with the points and, the distributing the puck, that was making some big league plays.
What did you tell the team after the first period, considering the slow start they had, and considering how fast you guys came out in the second?
Well, it was a one-goal hockey game, and we felt that we made some mistakes that cost us 2 goals, and those were easily correctable. That if we continued to build on what we'd finished with in the first period, that we could find a way to get ourselves back in the game, because it's a one-goal game. And we believe that with our group that we're not out of it when it's a one-goal game, and we haven't played to the level we're capable of playing, and they felt the same way, that mistakes were made and they're correctable, and it was time for us to take a different approach.
Certainly you were happy with the secondary scoring. Can you talk about the overall contributions from the other lines, such as the line you started the game with and secondary?
I thought that Mason Raymond was very visible on the ice tonight. Very visible. And that was good to see. And I thought Loop's the big shot. You guys have saw that, him score goals from that area. Those are big league shots. Phil was exciting, and when he got the puck, he was challenging their defense. And again, Franny made a mistake on the second goal, but then redeemed himself with a rocket that posted in or crossbar in. And those are kind of things that uplift your group and from the bench, and everybody was feeling a lot better about themselves. That's for sure.
Do you plan to keep those 2 D pairs together now, Randy, or do you go back to Jake and Morgan, or what do you think?
Well, we've been contemplating doing splitting the kids up for a while, and we just felt that with Jake and Franny having played together last year, and Morgan, with his feet well underneath him as far as his first season, that there wasn't a tremendous amount of risk. We just felt that would be a look that we would like to try, not to say that it's cast in stone. I think that those guys can expect that they're going to see some time together, but I guess they can expect to see some time apart too.
Can you understand what obviously you do, but the influence a guy like Gleason can have on Riley?
Yeah, I think, again, it's a different type of makeup of a defenseman. He's Gleason's been a guy that's come in and been a heart and soul guy for us. Blocking shots, physical, hard to play against, all those things, and that's his game, and we don't want to expect him to do anything more, and that should give Morgan a little bit more freedom, knowing that type of player is back there. I don't think you're going to have to worry about Timmy Gleason leading too many rushes. Whereas when his partner with Jake, sometimes it's a 2-horse race to who's going to be the first one up the ice,
Is it kind of trying as a coach? You got 2 really talented kids like Riley and Gardner. You go through the first period, you see them make some mistakes, and then, I don't know, you make a
switch,
shuffle, and
the switch
the
kind
last
of
2 periods, you see all this
you see we see that every day, so we've kind of become immune to it when you see them stand out and some of the things that they can do day to day on the ice. And the biggest asset they have is their skating ability. And when you see them pick the puck up and skate the puck out of the zone and move the puck effectively, you always just marvel. But then you kind of get, worn out by it, because you just see it, well, it becomes the norm. But when they separate themselves in the game, I think it has a confidence boost, not only for them, but for our hockey club. Now, we have some young players here that are just getting, their feet underneath them as far as NHL careers. And we're always at this level, and it's not a development league. You're here to win. And when you don't win, there's a lot of pressure that comes with it. So you got to always weigh the two. And we think that we want to protect our young players as much as we possibly can and try not to put them in situations they can't possibly have success in. And we think that it's better to protect them versus throwing them out there to the wolves.
With the amount of wins that you've been able to put together here in the last 2 weeks, has that freed guys up a little bit more, relieved some of the pressure that you've mentioned before had been building earlier in the month?
I think, again, it's winning is, alleviates a lot of stress on a lot of people, but again, we know what's coming now. What's the next important game? The most important game is coming Saturday. So enjoy the win for today. Start your preparation mentally, tonight, and to carry that through, because the next one is the most important one. We're playing teams that are right around us. They're division rivals. They're Ontario rivals. The matchup, all those things, and we know how important the points are, and they're only going to get that much more important as we go game to game, and everybody's trying to get through to the break to get as many points as you possibly can to give yourself the best chance to set up a run after the Olympic break is over.
Considering how well the team's been playing lately, do you feel like the break's coming at a bit of a bad time, considering the momentum's going in your team's favor so well?
No, I never really thought of it that way. I honestly haven't, but those are the things you evaluate after. Yeah, you want to play every second day when your team's playing well and humming along. But like, you can't control the schedule. Like when we were playing LA, Chicago, San Jose, and we were in the doldrums of not playing well, and maybe some of the teams we were playing against were top level teams, and we played well in some of the games and still didn't win. That was the frustrating part. So now we still have to focus on what we do, and it's important that we play our style of hockey, and we're a skating hockey club, and we have to be on the puck. We have to be strong forechecking, and that's what our team makeup is.
What do you think of Coolman's offensive game?
I think that there's been a fit with Cooley. It seems like Cooley's a better right winger, Lopel's a better left winger, which is kind of mind-boggling at times. One's a right shot, one's a left shot, but that's where they fit, and we played them there last year, and they played very well together, and it seems like it has revived a little bit of spark in all three of them, and it's good for them because they're the guys that are going out there, they're doing it, they're taking on that responsibility, and they're delivering secondary scoring for us, and that makes us a dangerous hockey club.
Feel your PK gave you a good boost tonight, especially?
Yeah, again, it's been kicked around quite a bit here for a while, and we've been scratching our heads on why it's gone that way, and if we can continue to start with the puck and clear it down, get face-offs, get more people blocking shots, be stronger on the pocket areas, that we believe that we have the personnel that can bring this penalty killing to a respectable number versus where it is now.